Hi everybody, all my followers, welcome to another video. This video today is a slightly different video, as you can see, and this video, probably as per the title is already suggesting, is to communicate a few changes to the channel. Some of these changes I hadn't planned for a long time ago, to be fair. They never happened because time constraints and other things getting in the way, and I never really came across to actually implement those changes. But yeah, I think things I get back on track, and here I am now, ready to get those changes done. The reason why I'm making this video as well is so I can tell you, or I can communicate in advance the changes, and hopefully get some feedback from you even before the changes are made. So if there's anything that you guys think I shouldn't be doing that way, or I should be doing differently, your opinions are more than welcome, and I will take them on board. So the first change I'm planning for the channel is change the name. So the name is pretty much my username, is a username that I use on other platforms, some of you already noticed, and I don't think the username no longer reflect, well, if he ever actually did, but it does not reflect what the channel is about. It doesn't reflect the contents of the channel. It's just a username, so I think it's time to change that. First, I think if I come up with a name that is easier to remember, a name that somehow, as I already and just said, somehow reflects what the content of the channel is, will be easier for all of you to remember and to come back to the channel. I don't know, something a little bit more sensible, I think, rather than a bunch of random. I mean, for me they have a meaning, but for you guys it's just a bunch of random letters, and that's it. So I'm going to change the name. I came up with a name. I don't know if you guys are going to like it or not. The name is going to be the first thing I'm going to change on the channel, so that should come very shortly. I'm going to do it staggered, so I'm not going to change the name and the second change, which I will take you through in a second. I'm not going to do it at the same time, because last thing I want is for you to get a notification of a channel that you don't recognize the name, and a channel that you don't recognize the logo. The logo is the second thing that's going to change. So a pear and a strawberry running away from a partially peeled banana, no longer, just like the name, he never really did, but does not reflect what the channel and the contents of the channel. So that's another thing that I'm about to change. The logo and the name, I have already both pretty much done. The logo is no more than actually the channel's name, kind of positioned in a different way, with a little draw that my 5-year-old came up with. But the logo is also changing, and once again, the logo, I just want to be something that you look at the logo and you link that to my channel straight away. So but like I said, I want to change both in different times. So as I said, I'll be changing the name, and a couple of weeks later perhaps I will change the logo. Both before I change both, I will make sure on the feed or something like that, I will make sure you guys are informed that the change is taking place. The channel heart at the top is also going to change for the logo, so I'm going to change that, rather than having that close up from that ECU. I'm going to change that to the logo as well. So this is the main two changes that are going to happen. I want your feedback. it would be really appreciated if you can feedback me something. I know you haven't seen yet what the changes are and the name, but please tell me what you think about me changing these two things. And when I change one and then the next, please just under the private message system or under one of the videos, or whichever way you want to do it, just feedback your opinion. Let me know what you think about it. There is one third change. This is the second time I'm recording this video, because on the first video I've actually recorded the 3 changes, and I've been thinking that the third change, how to put it across, there's a few aspects of the third change that I don't know how well you guys would accept it or you would take it. So what I'm going to do is, on this version 2 of the video, you never seen the first version, I actually want to just propose this change and give you the opportunity as well to feedback and let me know what you guys thinking. So this change is not gonna happen. It's just like I said, I'm just gonna propose this and wait for your feedback. So the third change was something along these lines. So I'll take a little bit through the background of why this change, and then I'll take you through the change. So to be fair with you, this is something that I've been thinking about, started about 2,000 subscribers ago. As you probably know if you follow my channel, I always try to reply. I always try to give you an answer. Even if it's just a thank you for watching, that being the case, or if it's something more technical where you ask for help, I always try to reply. I'm sure I'm leaving people out there without reply. It's just becoming, now with 6,000, I think the channel is close to 6,000. I know that is not a lot when you compare with other channels out there, but for me it's a really high mark already, and I would like to thank you all for your support. But it's becoming more and more and more difficult to reply everybody. It's just too much. As I mentioned on some of my videos, this is just a part-time for me. I still have my family, I still have other things to do, and running this channel and reply everybody, it's just been a nightmare. So what I've decided to do, or what I've been thinking about, is to, rather than try, especially when it comes to more technical questions and where you ask for diagrams and stuff like that, or if it's something that I need to go and look to diagrams, I can easily lose half an hour, 3/4 of an hour of my time just to provide one reply. Now, I'm bombarded with questions every day, and a lot of the times is that sort of questions where I would have to dig, I would have to investigate a little bit further, or I would have to go through diagrams and stuff to provide you with a clear and with an answer that would have some sort of content on it, rather than just guessing work. Yeah. So what I've been thinking about was, I was thinking to open a Patreon account and start to provide these sort of more in-depth replies to the people that becomes a patron, and everybody else on YouTube. I would still try to give an answer. Obviously I'll still try to reply, but everything more technical I would be narrow it down just to people that would become a patron. That would be a way obviously to help me to support the channel, help me to obviously, you know, I'm just recording this from a different camera, it's not from the phone, and obviously there's a camera, there's a tripod, and all this stuff, they have costs, and in a way to help to support the costs, maybe help me to give you better content and better replies. Like I said, I was thinking about it. So but to not just make a patron just to give you a better answer, I was thinking about throw a little bit more into it. So anyone that would become a patron, and I'm gonna show you this on this screen right here. Where is the thingy? Let me see if that opens okay. So rather than just give you, I'm gonna zoom this in. So rather than just give you the opportunity to get better replies, I was thinking about give you something else as well at the same time. So if you would become, so anyone that would become a patron would be one, entitled to better answers, and two, an answer. So I would always endeavor to make sure you would get an answer to the best of my knowledge. You know, I would put the effort to make sure you'd get a proper answer, and a follow-up if that was the case. And another thing, so this was the first version of the video, which you're not gonna see. And another thing that you'd get is the following. If you follow my channel, this was the last video you can see on my channel. So it's a Peugeot 308 not starting, PT78, 1077, 1067, 1015, valve system faults, fault finding and repair. This is the last video you can see that's live, that's been published. And this video was recorded, as you can see here, I hope you can see that, on the 25th of November 2017. So this video has been published this video on Sunday, so today's Tuesday, so that was published on the 4th of February. This video was recorded on 25th of November, so this video is over 2 months old now. If I scroll it all the way up, you're gonna see that I still have more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, forget the top one, so 16. So I have 16 videos up front ready to be published. So they are on my page, they are all edited, everything is ready. All I need to do is publish the videos. But I will not publish these videos because I'm only publishing a video every week, give or take. So, which means this video that was recorded on the 3rd of February, you will not come to see this video until May, give or take, somewhere around there. So, another thing that I would like to do to anyone that becomes a patron is give you access to all these videos and any future videos. As I upload the video, you will have access to them straight away. So you don't have to wait. You know, would be a straight access. Just the other day on this last video I posted, someone asked me about, I think it was a C4 not starting, and he asked me a few questions, and I said to him, just stay tuned because there's a video coming very shortly that will show you that you might find interesting. And it's not the next video, but will be the video afterwards, although because that person I don't know if he's waiting, but ask me that question. I might post that C4 first, and then I'll go back and we'll publish the other one. But I told him to wait because there's an interesting video. So someone like that, if would become a patron, would have access to that video straight away. So that was the second benefit, if you want to put it like that, that anyone became a patron would be entitled to. Another thing that I thought as well, maybe in the future, not just now because I have other things in the pipeline at the moment, but was maybe summertime. I was thinking once the logo and the name, everything is implemented and running, I was thinking about print some t-shirts and maybe offer them to my patrons. That would be another thing. I don't get a lot of giveaways. Like, I know there's a lot of channels out there, they get tools from manufacturers, they get tools from these shops, they send them the tools. I don't have nothing like that. But So I can't really give away nothing to you guys, but this would be my way of thank you for becoming a patron. Would be, like I said, and just recap, answers. I will do my best to answer your questions. I will put time and effort to make sure you get a proper answer and a follow-up if that's the case. You would be entitled to watch all my videos as I upload them, so you wouldn't have to wait. At the moment is a 2-month waiting time, so you wouldn't have that, because I would put a link under Patreon so you could watch the videos straight away. And also you know, some little gifts. I would start with some t-shirts for now. I don't know, just let me think what you think about it, guys. But I definitely need to do something about the replying system, because or I just stop replying to you, which I don't want to completely do that, because I think this interaction between someone that is producing this content and you guys that are watching is important, to keep this kind of relationship. I think is important, so I don't want to completely stop, but believe me, it's been really difficult to provide answers to all of you. So like I said, you will always get a thank you for watching, or a thanks, providing that's the case. And any simple question that I can easily reply, you'll still get those answers. Anything more technical, that's where things start to become where I start to struggle to answer all of you. So that's why I need to kind of filter this content, these questions. And I was thinking about this. Let me know what you think about it, guys. It's not set in stone yet. The name and the logo kinda is. This last one is not set in stone. Put your comments below, see what you guys think about it, and let me know. So I think that's it for this video, really. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments below, any questions, like always, put them below. And like always, thanks so much for watching.